DIY van build number 13. Have you ever felt you're so plagued with delays that no matter what you do, it just won't let you move forward? That's number 13 for us. If you're new to our channel, the whole goal here is to build a serious 4x4 overland roaming home that we can go and travel the continent with. And we're trying to document this build step by step from start to finish, from the day it rolled in and we gutted it to the day it rolls out and it's completely finished and ready to roam the continent. So if you like that kind of thing, I don't know, maybe hit that subscribe button, maybe hit the bell, follow along. Might give you some tips, tricks, or maybe just some entertainment on building a van. But if you have been following us for a while now, you know we started off with a story discussing my whole career, why we're trying to make this change, and the fact that before this DIY van build started, I actually took on a new role with my company, which, let me tell you guys, this has been more demanding than you could ever imagine. We've had to travel all over the place this first part of the year. We've been to the east side of the country, we've been to the west side of the country, we've been all over the province I live in. So really, our van build is very limited to Saturday and Sunday when we actually had time to build the van. And of course, during that same time allotted, I have to actually make these videos, which can be upwards of 20-30 hours of editing time for each video we do on Sunday. And I'll tell you, episode 13, this one's really tested us. So here's where we started.
She's full.
Dude, packed it full. Yeah. Check it out. We're back. As you noticed, Curtis is back. I'm gonna say this guy's turned into the real hero of the show. So today we get to use a tape measure for the first time ever in this build series. So last week, if you remember, we were harnessing the sun, bringing the sun in to give us power for the van. But now we need to create shade so that us as people can be out of the sun. And what we're gonna use for that is the Thule, something like that. Thule awning is what we're gonna use. Check it.
Meaning of any distant place located beyond the borders of the known world. So maybe this has something to do with your going off the grid sort of thing. And it is pronounced Thule.
So just when we think everything's going smooth, this is coming back down because we got the wrong one. So then, when that decided not to work for us, we decided. So today we're talking LED lights, and they're for the roof of our van. Because heck, what's an overland van if it doesn't have a whole bunch of roofs on the, whole bunch of lights on the roof? Correct? Am I not correct? First one I'm going to do is a straight 50-inch LED light bar. That one's going to go across the back of the van, and I should be able to put this up very simply, all by myself. So let's take this bar, let's get up on the roof. Alright, here we go. So, with this 50-inch light bar, I'm going to put it across the back side here. It should fit right into those rain gutters again. Oh, what? No way. So now we find ourselves the brackets. Because of the curve of the van, you can see it's touching in the center. The brackets don't reach to the roof on either side. It's like a teeter-totter. I'm gonna have to make custom brackets. Oh, frick. You gotta be freaking kidding me right now. Job number 2, not happening. Alright, well, so today we get off the ladder and we get to work at the base of the vehicle. Now, this does kind of mess with the whole plan I had of finishing all the roof jobs because they're not done. But unfortunately we've had a part issue. And to keep us rolling forward and having a post today, we're going to move to this here because I can't add anything else up there until I get our new part. So what we're gonna add today are some airbags. So this seems to be par for the course as I'm going through making sure everything's in. The first item, 24 bolts with lock washers. We have 23 bolts with 25 lock washers. And that's the first part of putting this thing together, is those bolts right there with our airbags. So this guy now has to take a drive to the hardware store for one measly little bolt. I'm not gonna waste your time, back in seconds. See, how fast is that for you? We now have 24, just like the instructions tell us we're supposed to have. So it took like 45 minutes for me to go there and back. For you guys, a couple seconds. Lucky, lucky you. And it's time to assemble these bad boys. You ready? Let's do this. So, very straightforward. Yet, I'm going to take our airbag, just place it down on top of the axle, just to get the fitment, and hold on a second, that's like 4 inches away. What? That ain't right either. These are made for a Sprinter 2500. Oh, no way, really? Hold on. Okay, so on this side where the tire's on the ground, we put it in. And look at this. It still doesn't reach. What is going on? Oh, man. We'll be back. You're not gonna believe this. So now I come over to our heater to turn it on, and it won't stay on. As you see, I can hold the pilot in, and it'll stay on, it'll go on. But as soon as I let go, it shuts right off. It was just working just fine. Usually that means the thermocouple's gone on it. And of course, it's not like that's a part you carry around with you. So it's gonna have to be ordered in. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. There's gotta be a time when you call it. And number 13 is when we're gonna call it. But I am still gonna document this because I think it's important to, everybody has delays. It's a matter of life. You have a project. These type of things are bound to happen. Sometimes it's just a little delay. Sometimes it's a multitude of things all at once. And I can't let this get me down. We're gonna move forward, and that's what we'll do next Sunday, right? For number 14. For now, obviously I have to wait for parts. I have to figure out what I'm doing on that heating source, because I can't be working out there in -30. And we're gonna move forward. So what I have done is I have cleaned up the garage of all the van stuff, and I brought Betty in. So we do have some parts for Betty to get her rear brakes fixed so we can get her sold. So I'm gonna take care of that while I'm in the delay mode here. Maybe what this means is I can put out a video, say Friday, we'll call it Fix It Friday. It'll be about Betty, a little bonus footage, why not? And then of course, we'll move on to number 14. Sorry, we gotta do it. So just remember, delays do happen. Don't let it get you down. Push through. We're documenting this. And if you made it this far, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know, maybe think about doing so. You be you. If you have subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course we will see you next Sunday. Perfect.